Who are you?
I am Vivi Brown.
Vivi Brown, welcome to South by Southwest 2010.
I know, it's my very first American festival here.
And they're making you get up at 7 a.m. You did a gig at 7 a.m.?
7 a.m. and 500 people were there to see us play. It didn't feel like the morning. When I woke up, I was like a zombie, but as soon as the music was playing, it was all good.
Vivi Brown, I wanted to ask you about somebody. Your name is...
Vivi Brown.
Could you please tell me, and I have a gift for you, from Ruth.
Oh, how sweet.
Who is this? Who is this?
Ruth Brown is a rock and roll singer, and she's amazing. She had a tambourine and she'd hit it and she goes, "Mama, you treat your daughter mean," like that. And she's like one of my idols.
A Ruth Brown pin for Vivi.
Very sweet that you got this. I'm going to put it on my clothes.
And speaking of clothes and such, Vivi Brown, you were commenting that you have my pants.
I have your pants, exactly. And I actually bought them from Glasgow. When we were on tour, we went to Scotland, and I bought them. It's very similar.
I got mine from Japan, imported from England.
Oh, right. Yours are very travelled then.
Vivi Brown, you also love ska, rude boys, and Vespas.
I love scars, rude boys, and Vespas. I love arrogant, sexy men, and I love ska. And I've got a blue Vespa in London, and I drive around on it all the time. And sometimes I drive around on it to think when I feel sad.
Did you ever see any ska bands when you were growing up? Any local ska bands?
Yes, I did. I saw one called the Reggae Punks. There was one called Scaratic.
What about the Big Head?
I've not seen that one, but that sounds rude.
That's rude boys, right? That's what you love.
Maybe not that rude. The conservative in me is still screaming away a little bit, the English conservative.
So those local ska bands, did they influence you to get into a funk band? Because you were kind of in ska punk, ska funk.
Yeah, I think it was more my parents' record collection that got me into my funk band, because they listened to a lot of ska and punk and funk and soul and blues and everything. So that's what got me interested in the beginning.
And a guy to Japan at 15.
Yes, and I didn't see your pants, otherwise I would have bought them.
Oh, thank you so much, Vivi Brown.
But yeah, Japan was a trip when I was young. I was so young, so everything was ridiculous. They had mobile phones where you could take pictures back then, and that was just like the future. I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm in a sci-fi movie right now.
Vivi Brown, your dad wanted to be a punk, thinks he's a punk, but he's an opera singer. Explain.
Well, he tries to be an opera singer, so he actually thinks he's a punk and thinks he's an opera singer. But actually, he's just a football fanatic accountant, you know. He's a very funny man, my dad. Very eccentric, funny guy. I love my daddy.
But back in the 70s, didn't he have like a leather jacket and didn't he hang around some of the punk rockers?
Yeah, my dad had a motorbike and a jacket, and he used to go around in those groups, those motorbike groups where they would all ride together. And
so was he a mod or a rocker? It sounds like he might have been a rocker.
I think he was more a rocker than a mod, because he was not nerdy. He was very tough. And he listened to Queen. He liked Queen. I was like forced to listen to Queen on the way to school. So I'm kind of like a Freddie Mercury fan by force.
But you almost were an Ian Dury fan, weren't you?
Ian Dury, God, you know so much. It's great. Yeah, I love Ian Dury. I actually got offered to be in the movie with Ian Dury. I was going to play his girlfriend, but because of work commitments, I couldn't do it, which was a shame.
Vivi Brown, what is the secret sausage?
The secret sausage. The secret sausage. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of something clever.
It's your hair machine.
Oh, my head! I've totally got my head in the gutter. I was thinking about something else. The secret sausage is my hair. And it takes a lot of work. Pins, hairspray. But there's actually a website now called the Vivi Roll, where it teaches you how to do my hair. So, and Beyonce, did you see the Gaga movie, the Gaga video? Beyonce has my secret sausage. She has my hairstyle, so that's quite good.
And it's not on display right now, is it, Vivi Brown?
No, I'm wearing a hat today because it's so early in the morning. I just couldn't be bothered to do my hair. So if you see me with a hat, it means I'm in a lazy mood.
Well, you wear hats on stage, and you have amazing hats on stage, and face masks. You're bringing back the face mask.
I love masquerade masks, and yes, I want my shows to be really expressive. I want people to come and have an experience. I don't just want it to be me and my band. It needs to be like art, and I can't wait till we have a budget to be able to do installation art and, you know, magician tricks and things and stuff, so it's a real show.
How about the toilet winding up here, Vivi Brown? The toilet echo. That's important for Vivi Brown.
It is. It's very important. I write most of my songs in the toilet because of the echo. Like you said, the acoustics are brilliant in my house. And I made up my comic book idea I did on the toilet. So the toilet in my life is very important. Most of my eureka moments come from when I'm taking a poo or something.
Vivi Brown, Iggy Pop. Have you seen his insurance ad? He has an ad for insurance, Iggy Pop.
Yes, I have. It's very kind of big in England. It's quite a weird association, like the lord of all things cool with insurance. But that contradiction, I guess, makes the irony of it all.
And you, Vivi Brown, have a song, Leave, which is used for a French bank.
I did, yeah. Leave was in this advertisement called the BNP, which BNP is I think it's I don't know what it is, the bank, National Bank of Paris or something, and our song was there, and it actually started everything for us in France, and we ended up getting a #1 album there.
Did you get a bank card from them and all? I was curious.
We got nothing from them. I wish that they would have given me free money.
You were on later, though, with Carla Bruni.
Yes, I got to meet her. She was very graceful. And I actually met the president's son, who gave me his number.
What does he look like?
He's
Is he as dashing as the president?
He's okay. He's all right.
You had mentioned you don't really like LA that much, but you love the vintage stores there, and you got a great horse riding hat. What was so great about that horse riding hat?
How do you know all this information? It's so personal. Do you follow me on Twitter?
I just love Vivi Brown.
Oh, well, I'm learning to love LA. I didn't like it before, but I'm learning that LA is very subcultural, so it's about what kind of friends you have. And the vintage shops I love, and I did buy a horse riding hat, which I sadly lost. I left it on the plane.
What was good about that particular hat? Because you were really excited to get that hat.
I don't know, it fitted my head perfectly, and it didn't look like a horse riding hat. It looked like a hat, but it was a horse riding hat, so it was kind of cool fashion because it was a hat, but you know, it was just cool.
Were you really into hip-hop battles, Vivi Brown?
That's how I got my name, Vivi. I used to be an MC in the playground when I was young, and I listened to De La Soul and Jay Dilla. I loved hip-hop back then, and I still do, and I was really good.
Do you think you can take us out with a little rap here for me, Nardwuar, the Human Serviette, a little freestyle here, Vivi Brown?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe mentioning Ruth Brown, tartan pants.
Let me see.
Hats.
Yo. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I need a beatbox. Can you beatbox? Yo, my name is called Vivi Brown, and I'm in Austin town, and I like to listen to the songs of Ruth Brown, and I can't really rap, and I'm doing comic books and stuff like that, and I'm gonna stand here and do my thing. Yo, chicken wing.
All right, Vivi Brown in the house.
I'm not really a rapper though. I mean, I can rap a bit, but that was like freestyle. So, don't judge me on that performance. I can, when I get my pen and my pad, I can do some conscious lyrics for you.
Anything else you want to add to the people out there at all, Vivi Brown?
Just keep doing you, be you, and enjoy my music. Check me out. We're on a lovely organic journey, evolving and developing, and watch us along the way. You know, it's fun, and thank you very much to everyone that supports us along our way. I appreciate it a lot. And check out my comic book on www.thecityofabacus.com. That will be available May 7th. And that's it. Me, Vivi Brown.
Well, thanks so much, Vivi Brown. Keep on rocking in the free world, and do it.
Do it.